Okay, Craig here from ForbiddenKnowledge.info. Okay, I wanted to talk about it. I don't know how to approach this exactly. We'll give it a shot here. Hopefully, this won't be too long. The internet. Okay, in this day and age, I'm a little bit older. I was around before the internet. I've been doing this knowledge before the internet, the forbidden knowledge, I call it. And I've been researching things for a long time. I get so much trolling on my channel, and I do debunk a lot of things because some of it is just absolute lies. The recent election of Donald Trump kind of shows that believing things that aren't true, fake news, the whole thing. Yes, the internet has a lot more information given to us now, instantly, but it also gives us a whole lot of lies. In fact, there's probably a whole lot more lies than there are truth, especially here on YouTube. Good Lord, fear sells, and they produce these fear porn, I call it, and they get money. You're clickbait for their pocketbook. That's what you are on YouTube. Until YouTube stops monetizing videos, this is always going to go on. Now, there's all sorts of things out there, and I got some recent letters from people and trying to tell these people because of the internet. Think about this. Before the internet, we had what the mainstream news told us. Okay? Granted, some of that was lies, but for the most part, a whole lot more truth than lies, right? Okay, you might not agree with that, but the internet has changed all that now. Now that we have the internet, we have anybody and everybody telling us all sorts of things. So now they got people believing in a flat earth or a fake planet heading our way, or the government's spraying chemicals from the air for some new world order plot, whatever. There's just constant barrage of lying for money. That's what we're getting. So now we have all kinds of conspiracy theories that jumped up out of nowhere. I had a gentleman recently talking about the Las Vegas shooting and hurricanes and earthquakes and wildfires. And he's saying basically things are worse than ever before. Well, no, things aren't worse than ever before. If you look, we've had worse hurricanes, we've had worse earthquakes, we've had worse shootings, no matter how much you want to whine about it. We've had worse of all this stuff all throughout history. And no, it's not the end of the world. You're just more aware of it now because it's so immediately in front of you in your face. And you get the Google algorithm searching, you're searching for conspiracy in the Vegas shooting, and Google will give you what it wants, and heck, it'll change the algorithm to suit what you want because it knows you want fear porn. So it'll give you more fear porn because you've trained it to do so. The internet is a double-edged sword. We're getting so much more of this fear crap and so much more conspiracies when there probably isn't any. And if you do any kind of basic research, you will find that those conspiracies are unfounded. And I don't mean research as in watching something off of YouTube University. I mean some real research, like we used to do. Before the internet, we had books, we had other things we can look up things, but we were rather limited what we can do. Now we aren't limited, but you're searching for the wrong things. For the most part, most of you. Yes, there are some conspiracies out there, but nowhere near what we seem to be getting today because they just aren't there for the most part. I've dedicated much of this channel to debunking a lot of this crap, and if you look and search, you'll see I have all kinds of videos about this, especially doomsday ends of the world predictions, good Lord. If you're looking in a Bible to try to predict something using astrology to predict something in the Bible, or you seem to know the day and the hour when nobody else knows but God, give me a break, okay? You know they're fake right from the start, false prophets. What does your Bible tell you about following a false prophet? Turn off the internet for a while. Turn it back on, do some research, get off of it. If you keep looking at these, because they'll say, well, you didn't research. You know, the flat earth people are great for this. Well, you didn't research. You don't know. You've been indoctrinated all your life. I look into any of your memes that you guys produce, and I see there's no basis for any of them in science or in fact. But you saw a bunch of YouTube videos about it. You saw a guy on YouTube who's got you for clickbait, head of this cult called the Flat Earth Cult, and you're believing because he'll take one point, or these people will take one point, and then you'll have 100 videos about this one point, and none of them are true, but you saw it 100 times, so it must be true. Well, all you got to do is look up the reality of it. So instead, you're following the clickbait from the producers of fear porn who have this cult to keep you under control and making money all the way to the bank from you. If it's not a monetized channel, they're taking donations on their GoFundMe page. or PayPal, and they're making money off you and laughing at you all the way to the bank. I guess I've covered my main point. I didn't want to make this very long. It's just the internet is ruining a lot of things about our society today. It really is. It's a wonderful tool, but it's gone crazy. Thanks for watching.